should just hit myself. Raw. Oh my god, is this a look? Is this a look? Slay. Green queen. Green queen. I'm not wearing this. I'm doing my hair up because I need it to dry anyway. Plus, I hate it when my hair gets in my eye. It's annoying. There we have it. Okay, I'm happy. It's on its way. There we have it. Okay, I'm happy. It's on its way. Where's mine? Oh, it's outside. All right, it's outside. No, I know. Oh, I don't give a fuck about that right now. She's been rude to us, so I'm not having it. Period. Yeah, it's out there now. Slay. This bag. Primark, what are you feeling? Primark? I don't actually need any. Yes, I'm basically ready. Oh yeah, guys, I love you. Bye. Oh yeah, follow my Instagram really quickly.
Come on then.
Alright, follow my Instagram. Pops on Cynthia Erivo, queen, icon, legend, mother, the moment. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. If you want a personalised video message, feel free to get a cameo. I do them. I've got like, quite a few to go through anyway, so I have to do a few of those later on. But yeah. Thank you, Elle. Appreciate that. This is like my natural hair though. Like all here. Like my hair is just so curly. Like it honestly is. It's just full of curls. Which is like, can you see how all that curl? That's literally like all my natural like hair. Anyway, I'm gonna put it back up though, because it's just easier and nicer. Out of sync. Am I out of sync? Sorry if I'm out of sync. If people are wondering what's in my hair, like that's dandruff, babe. I've got bad skin. But there's no point like trying to get rid of it because I know everyone's got something to say online about me, but at the end of the day, who really cares? Do you know what I mean? See, that's just a bit of dandruff, but... Am I out of sync? Sorry if I'm out of sync. I'll put a smoother on. Maybe it might make me feel a bit more nice. That's nice. You're so pretty. Thank you. Thanks, Emily. Very out of sync. Am I? Is that better? I'm just trying to charge my phone up. That's what really. Sorry if I'm out of sync. I mean, to me, I'm not out of sync. I can see my face moving. That's better. See, I'm trying to charge my phone. Is that better? Guys, I have to charge my phone up, so, yeah. That's worse. People are so confused with me. Emily, I'm gonna ask my Emily. Emily, am I out of sync, or am I alright? My mod, I know I can always trust my mod. Am I fine? They might be trolling. It's out of sync. Oh, is it? Is that better? Worse. Worse, okay. I can't keep restarting, it's annoying me. I'm not sure. Need better Wi-Fi. Yeah. It's the storm, babe. Is that better? I can't tell. Hello. Hi. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hello. Hi. Hi. Hello. Hello. Hi. 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 But, okay, excuse me. I'm glad that's better. Excuse me. I'm glad that's better. Thanks for saying I'm gorgeous. That's so nice. Thank you. Very sweet. Thank you, Emily, for muting the weird people. I really appreciate that. Sorry, I will get rid of that for you. I know that's annoying people. It's just I have dandruff and it is annoying. And I do suffer with a bad skin condition on my head, especially my body. But can you see it's just red there as well? So it's just I suffer with a lot of dandruff because, yeah, I'm not afraid to say that. It usually happens when I just, like, the day after I come out of, like, having a shower or something like that. And that's when my skin gets all, like, flaky and stuff. You have dandruff too. See, like, there's no point, like, dehumanizing all this stuff. Like, let's please normalize it, do you know what I mean? Like, having a bit of dandruff in the hair, I mean, it's not, like, the end of the world. It's not the worst thing, you know? People expect me to be, like, a perfect fucking celebrity, looking, like, 10 out of 10 all the time. No thanks, I don't want that. I wanna be a bit normal. Do you know what I mean? It's okay, thank you. Like, some people just want me to always look 10 out of 10. Like, I can't be arsed. Like, it's so exhausting to look at 10 out of 10 all the time. Like, people expect me to have, like, amazing hair, makeup on all the time, looking looking filtered as fuck, like, crazily. Like, no. No, that's not reality. Come on. We don't expect anything from you, but then don't pick on my looks then, Taylor. Don't pick on my looks if you expect nothing from me. Thank you. Because that's a great point I've just made. If you expect nothing from me, why are you picking on me on my looks and the way I am and the way my face is? Come on. You're so gorgeous. Thank you. Thank you. How'd you send gifts? Aw, you don't have to. That's very kind of you. What have I been up to today? Just been chilling, really. Just been chilling. I'm not feeling the best today, though, I won't lie. Like, I'm feeling really, like... I want to keep positive, right? But I have a lot of fucking... ugh in myself right now. It's weird because I can't... It's not like I... It's not for a reason, it's just I feel ugh. I don't know if anyone can feel what I feel right now. But it's like, ugh. Pissed off feeling. But not with anyone, it's just myself. It's weird. It's hard to explain, but it's just like an imbalance in my body. That's what it feels like. It feels like an imbalance. So it's like, it's not like you or the online. It's actually just, ugh. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if anyone can actually understand that, but it's just like, ugh, kind of feeling. Well, I mean, some of it is online, like, it is, but it's not you guys. You guys here are so cool, like, you're so chill. But I'm just seeing stuff online, it's just stressing me out a bit, that's all. Because it's just like, I think, right, put facts in the chat if you can agree, because us here, this is like our little cozy corner. This here is like, I can vent here, this is our cozy little corner. But can you kind of agree, guys, that some people are so obsessed with me, they are literally out of control. They're out of control. Like, can't they do anything else with their life? Like, it is actually out of control. Literally. Thanks. I love you so much. It's crazy, isn't it, though? Like, I'm just me. And then there are people out there, like, swear down, like, messaging Wicked or messaging places or this. Like, and they say I've got a heavily unhealthy obsession with Wicked when they've got a heavily unhealthy obsession with me. Let's turn that around. Facts. Period. Like, they got the most unhealthiest obsession with me. And that is literally how it is. Like, they say I've got a massive unhealthy obsession with Wicked. Babe, you've got an unhealthy obsession with me, posting about me 24/7. Not you in the chat, you're cool. When I say you, it's not you here, it's them. The other ones. Facts, but girl, I love you, because I feel like we're like in this together. Do you know what I mean? Oh my god, it is actually so stressful though. Pandora edits, thank you, I love you. But like, it's so stressful. It's so stressful. I'm tired as fuck. Maya, I literally feel the same as you right now. But Maya, do you feel like, ugh, right now? Like, that's how I feel right now. Because there are so many people who are like unhealthily obsessing over me. And they're like posting me and everywhere. Like, they're trying to intervene with my personal real life as well. Like, it's so unhealthy. I can't mention their name because it just gives them clout. But I think everyone knows what I'm talking about. And they're just so unhealthily obsessed. It's horrible. It's horrible. I wish I could do something legally about it. I honestly wish I could do something legally about it. If anyone has any advice for me, anyone in the chat who's amazing, could you please let me know? Because I just want this to stop. Like, I want to take this legal. Like, swear down. I don't know how to do it though. So if anyone can offer me any help, I'd really, really flipping appreciate that. Because your girl needs to lawyer up. Like, I can't do... Like, I just... Do you know what I mean? Like, these people need to be found out. Because it's so easy to hide behind a screen and never show your face. I wish there was some sort of way, like, to find out these people. Do you know what I mean? But you guys here are so cool. Like, you here are, like, very, 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 very supportive. And thank you, because it's a whole other world when you're on the TikTok For You page. Oh my gosh. here I can feel like I can be like in my cozy corner with my people. So it's nice. It's like, it's kind of really reassuring. Libby, you're so tired. Mood. Flipping mood. Mood. Okay, right, besties. Are you in the chat still? Oh, sorry, you are in the chat. I'm just so stupid. Sorry. Anyway, so when I was little, right, I had no idea that I would get so huge on TikTok. So I was just like being like normal. So, but I fell into a lot of traps. I made friends with the wrong people. And I didn't understand that, someone said huge with a question mark. I've got 500,000 followers. Yes, that is huge. I'm not trying to feed my ego, but let's be honest, come on. Alright. I'm just saying how it is, that's all. I mean, not everyone has 500,000 followers on their name. So, I take that very, very gratefully. But when people say I'm huge with a question mark, yes, huger than you, and I get more hate than you. And some people don't know how to handle it. And I've past 5 fucking years I'm trying to deal with it. So I will talk about how I want to vent, thank you. Period. That's not directed to you here, that's directed to the haters. So when I say you, I'm not saying you supporters, I'm saying you haters. So just always remember, when I say you and when I question back, it's to the haters. It's not to my people. I love you. Queens. Anyway. So when I say you and when I address something, I want you to also period. Because, bitch, she needs to have people with her. Because when you have people agreeing with you, you get outnumbered, the haters get outnumbered. We need to outnumber those haters and show love, because love wins. And we need to show that love wins. Because love wins. It does. Period. Thank you. Okay, so as I was saying, so when I was little, I made friends with the wrong people. I don't know if anyone out there is like me, right? But is anyone too trusting and too open? Because you've never had any friends, so you open up to people so much more easier. Like, you tell them your whole life story. That's what I do. I open up way too much, and I am too trusting. And these people go online and they use that. Not you. Remember that. These friends that I made, some of them, they went online and they were like, Elphaba told me about her dad. Elphaba told me this. Elphaba told me that. And then they'll make up lies like, Elphaba killed my dog. Like, what the fuck? They're so crazy, aren't they? Aren't they nuts? They're nuts. Like, they're nuts. Like, they call me nuts. But they're like, they've got nothing else to talk about me. Here, I'm talking about Wicked. I'm talking about how much I love something. I'm singing Defying Gravity every single day of my life. I'm not talking about specific people every single day of my life 24/7, finding out where they live. Do you know what I mean? Like, people are weirdly obsessed with me. Like fan. But, like, scarily fan. Like, obsessed. Like, yeah, they need help. They say I need help. They're the ones who are overly obsessed with me. Dedicating entire accounts to me. One which with 100,000 followers. That isn't even mine. I wish I could sue the fuck out of every single one of them. I honestly do. Using my face and voice for promo and for views and likes. AIing me. Like, what the fuck? People are nuts. Do you know what I mean? Something big is coming out. Girl, right, put facts in chat if you agree. This something big has been happening for 3 years. Come on. This court date supposedly happening on the 21st of November when girl. Y'all really believe that shit? I'm still sat on my chair, not behind prison bars. Facts. Like, when do people actually get, like, people lie about me online? Like, they actually do. And the fact there was no court date, and, sorry, like, if you believed stuff I was accused of, girl, like, Lord, like, just, there's no hope. If you were on my side the entire time, I appreciate that. Because you're on the right side. Because accusations that go online first aren't real. I've always said this. If people accuse me of stuff and they go online, it's obviously lies. Because, like, they said, do you remember when this guy said, there's a court date on the 21st of November and Elphaba has to be there. It's the hearing of the stuff she's done. Oh, okay. Well, it's the 25th now. I'm still here on... I'm sat on my chair, and if anyone says the case dropped, there was no fucking case in the first place because it was lies. So if you believed me the entire time, you believed the right thing. Thank you. Because, girl, like, people lie about people online. It's called a council culture. They thrive off this Coronation Street drama, soap opera kind of vibe. And it's just, like, boring. Like, this is real life. This is my life. People pulverize me. They literally... Do you remember that accusation that came out about me? It said, oh, Elphaba, me, etc., and there's like the 21st of November thing. People pulverized me. They were calling me all this stuff, and they were telling me to... And then it comes to find out, there was no court date because it wasn't real. So, I remember that exactly, Hayley. Like, guys here, I can talk to you. You're fine. It's the people out there who are overly, freakily obsessed with me, who literally got no fucking life, and they're literally talking about me 24/7 on their account to get money and followers and using my voice and my face and AIing the fuck out of me to get some clout. Girl, just do your own thing. Like, just be you. Don't be me. Be you. Be you. Be you. Do your thing. Post about positive stuff. Have you noticed people that don't post positive stuff are not happy people themselves? And they say they're happy. Well, happy people wouldn't be posting about other people, would they? No. Pardon me. Wrong. Exactly. I'm happy. No, Jack, I'm not applying to you, sweetheart. You're in the chat, you're slay. You're slay, you're okay. Gay. Love. Do you know what I mean? Queer, bi, lesbian, LGBTQ+, slay, 100 people's moment in the house, love. I feel safe here. On the For You page, however, a whole another story. No, but there are some weird people out there. Some weird people out there. So if you believed me the entire time, you believed the right thing, yes. Because, have you noticed, I've stopped talking about police and stuff like this because I always report privately now. I don't talk about online because you don't get any, like, benefit from it. Put a green heart in the chat if you agree with that. That's my famous saying. A green heart in the chat if you agree with that. Right, if you're going to accuse something of something, go to the police. Go to the police. Go to the police. Don't ever go online about something, because it's obviously lies. That's what I've always said the whole entire time. And the people that have agreed with me, period, I love you. So, just don't ever judge a book by its cover, what you see online. If you see stuff about me online that is over the top, like, we're talking, like, dangerous stuff, and it's online, think in your head, hasn't this gone to the police? And because if it hasn't, it's because it's not real. So just keep that on your mind. Period. What skincare do I use? Oh, something different to talk about, because I was going around in circles because I was trying to get that. Because I always go around in circles. Sorry. You guys here are nice and chill. I am a yapper. I talk way too much because that's what I'm like. I talk too much that I can actually exhaust myself sometimes to the point where I literally need a glass of water. I'm not even kidding you. It's a nerve. I'm kidding you. It's a nerve. I'm kidding you. It's a nervous thing. I don't know if anyone can relate to that. But I go around because I get nervous because I'm like, oh, are people like annoyed at me? So I just go around in circles. So it's like this. Like, see, I'm doing it now. I'm actually doing it again. See, sorry. Can anyone relate to me right now? Like, does anyone like over talk and they're like when they're nervous, they just keep talking and talking and talking and talking. When you just get so annoying to the point where people like yawn, boring, moving on. See, that's me because I literally talk way too much. Like, I literally yap so much. Is anyone like me right now? I need a friend right now. I'm nervous. There's 1.8 thousand people here. I need someone to talk to. I'm gonna stop. Like, girl, like I talk too much. Like, I yap. I'm a yappy woo woo. Sorry. I go around in circles. Yeah, it's okay, me too. Hallie, thank you. Hallie, you get me. You get me. You get me. Podcast, because I talk loads. I could talk for 2 hours on a podcast. Swear down. Just be like, hello, yeah, I know, literally, like, in it. I just talk about my day. I'm like, oh, I literally had a massive shit this morning. Do you know what I mean? Sorry. I didn't have a massive shit this morning. That was an example. But do you know what I mean? Like, I just talk about my day, innit? Do you know what I mean? Okay, right, anyway, okay. Anyone 18 plus here, right? Who's 18 plus here? Who's 18 plus here? Can we talk about men? Okay, so my type of man is like, I like muscle. But I don't want nuclear war to happen and not me having a boyfriend. I'm sorry. I don't want to die I don't want to die single. I don't want to die single. If Putin hits a nuclear button when I'm single, I'm not having it. I don't want it. It's not fair. I deserve to get married and I deserve to have true love. So I don't want that. I deserve love. And if Putin hits the nuclear button, that's not okay because I'm single and I need a man. So that's not okay. Can anyone put... I don't know, I'm not dying single. I'm not. I'm not dying single. I'm sorry, I'm not. I need a man. Yeah, for all we get you. Thank you. I don't want to die single. That's not fair, because I want to feel like slay. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just want a man. A muscle man. Like, ooh la la. And if nuclear war happens and I'm single, that's not fair. That ain't fair. I need a Fiero. Where's my Fiero? Fiero! Anyway. Musical theatre, pun intended. Okay, right. I can't not wait for part 2. Part 2 has to come out soon. Part 2 has to come out soon. Part 2 has to come out soon. Part 2 of Wicked needs to come out now. We can't be waiting a year. I'll make a petition. It's too long. The wait is too long. It's already been filmed. Do you know... Wait, do you want to hear a secret? Well, it's not really a secret. But guys, put yes to chat if you want to hear it. Yeah, so, basically, part 2 of Wicked, right, has already been filmed. It was filmed years ago. It's already been done. Why can't they just release it, like, in 5 months or something? Not a year. A year is too long. Like, release it for Easter. Easter would be great. It would still sell. Like, why do we have to wait a year? Like, that's not fair. I know, yeah, part 2, like... A year, it's not fair. Like, it's giving me IBS. Like, it's making me nervous, because what if a nuclear war happens and we don't have part 2 of Wicked? Like, think about that. Think about that. No, actually think about that. Like, if nuclear war happens, like, all the end of the world, woo-woo, no. We're not going to have Wicked part 2 to watch. and I'm gonna be single. This is not fair. Like, anyway. No, but it's just my intrusive thoughts. Does anyone get these thoughts? Does anyone get these thoughts? Because, like, let's be honest, like, imagine, because nuclear war is, like, so likely. It's not, like, scary, don't be scared. No, but it's just, like, it's in the head, right, nuclear war is, like, really unlikely, right? It's, like, it is unlikely, because everyone dies. But, anyway, if it literally, like, happened anyway, like, Wicked Part 2 we wouldn't be able to see, like, Part 2 of Wicked. And I wouldn't have a boyfriend, I'd be dying single. That's not fair. That's not fair. That's disgusting. I don't like that. I deserve a boyfriend, and I deserve to watch Wicked Part 2. So, I'm not waiting a whole year. I want it now. Do you know what I mean? Hi, Queen Issue. But does anyone get what I'm saying right now? Does anyone understand me? Who's single here, right? You don't want to die single, do you? You want, like, a man or a girl or they, and you don't want to die single. That's not fair. We're on this earth to find our true love, and we're not having a fucking nuclear war in the middle of it. No, not on my watch. I will save you all. I'll use my economic powers to stop. Well, I mean, I can try. I'll save you all. I'll be like a superhero. I mean, if I was a superhero, I would save you all. But I just think defying gravity in Putin's ears till he went deaf. Do you know what I mean? I was saying defying gravity in Putin's ears so he would lose his hearing. Because apparently when I sing, it makes people's ears bleed. So, I mean, it would work. I make fun of myself, it's funny. Sorry, I have very dry humour. I'm very British. Americans, if you get this sleigh, I'm very British dry humour. Like, I'm very, like, blunt. Dry humour. But no, I don't want to die single. I'm sorry, that is how it is. I don't want to die single. I need a man with muscles and hotness, and he needs to have money. Well, that doesn't always have to be the case. I mean, if he's hot, it's fine. But that's not happening. And I'm not having a nuclear war happening when there's Wicked Part 2 waiting to be seen. Like, it's a whole year wait. A whole year wait for a Wicked Part 2. Can we release it in Easter, please? Like, Easter would be so nice, because then it's spring, and then that makes sense, because Wicked Part 2 could come out in, like, spring. And, yeah. Oh, and that's when, like, the movie is available for purchase. Available for purchase. How many of you guys agree that a year wait for the second movie is too long? Because they've already filmed it, so just give it like 5 months, it'll be fine. But a year? That's insane. Like, a whole year, like, you've left people on the edge of their seats. Like this. I was like, I want to see Part 2 now. Like, what's happening? Like, this is too long. Like, just make it 5 months, and then, like April, Part 2 of Wicked would be fine. I'd wait that long. That'd be fine. But a year? It's already been filmed. It's already been done. Like, 5 months, please. Like, just bring it out now. I really, really want to see Cynthia Erivo's No Good Deed. I want to see No Good Deed. I want to see her No Good Deed. I know she's going to riff in that. Any theatre queens watching me right now? My language I talk is only for theatre people, sometimes. So, like, when I'm talking about Wicked, the theatre queens know what I'm saying. Like, if you know, you know. Okay, so you ready, theatre queens? Right. Right, so the general population is not going to get this, but my theatre queens are going to get it. Right, are you ready? Do you think she's going to opt up in the Figaro? I feel like she is. She might opt up in the Figaro, 100%. And then what she might do, she might riff the hell out of the bridge of the song. I actually think she will. She might actually opt up. I want her to opt up in the Figaro. I think she will. Because, like, she riffed the hell out of Defying Gravity. And it was perfect. I feel like she's going to do, like, a proper, like... Because, you know, like, Cynthia Erivo, she's done, like, a battle cry riff that no one has ever seen before in Defying Gravity. I'm not on anything. I just don't talk to people because I've got no friends. All my friends are in London and Manchester, so I'm literally on my own. So I come to you guys because I talk way too much. Do you know what I mean? Also, I have had sugar. I don't know if anyone can actually relate to me, but, like, does someone get hyper when they have sugar? I had, like, 4 cakes, like, Cadbury, and it's, like, it was a choice. But I did that, so yeah. It was really delicious. Yeah. Oh, and then I had hippos today as well. I'm an unhealthy bitch because I'm depressed. What is your skincare routine? So I just shove it on and I just put it on my face and that's what I do. What did I do today? I was in bed. Yeah, I was in bed, just on my phone. Watching I'm a Celeb, some of it. And I was looking at Wicked content today because I'm obsessed with it and I don't care what anyone says. I was in bed today listening to Defying Gravity on repeat of Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande, yes, and I was listening to that. Oh my god, what do I think of Dean? I think poor him, actually, because he's been voted into every single trial and it's not fair on him. Sorry, I don't care. Controversial, I know. But you can tell how pissed off he is, and that's fair enough because he's been voted into every single trial. Every single trial. Like, poor him. Like, I feel for him. Because he has a massive responsibility, like, to get meals for the camp every single night. Like, you guys gotta start voting for him. Like, give him a break. Give him, like, a night break or something. Get GK Barry in. Get GK Barry in. We need GK Barry in. I want to see GK Barry in a Bush trial. She's entertaining. Anyway, what am I doing tonight? I'm just sitting on a chair, looking at my phone right now. How are you? I'm actually alright. Yeah, just been in bed all day, looking at my phone. Productive. Your skin. It's a filter. Smoothing filter. Cynthia or Ariana? Both. I choose both because they're amazing and slay. And they're gorgeous. And they are the best pair. It's your birthday. Oh, happy birthday. If you want, like, a longer birthday message, feel free to get a cameo. Cheeky plug, I know. I'm a cheeky woo-woo. But she's got to get that coin, sis. So, yes, I do have a cameo. If you want to get that, feel free. If you want, like, a longer message, of course. No worries. Miss you, Queen. Thank you. I got, like, a few cameos to go through. My cameo's been crazy recently, so I do have to do, like, be my friend. I need some. I'll be anyone's friend here. Anyone's friend. As long as you're nice and you're chill and you're not an asshole and you're not overly obsessed with me like a creep, then yeah, we'll be friends. That's what I ask. I mean, you can be obsessed with me, like, you know, I understand that people are obsessed with me. Fair enough, that's cool. But, like, it's when people, like, are overly obsessed with me, that's just like... It's a bit concerning. But that's fine. But it's just a bit like... If people are trying to follow me home, and that, you know, that kind of vibe, do you know what I mean? Or post about other... contact every single person I know. Yeah, just heavily obsessed, like unhealthily, and it's just weird. Time team, I actually don't. You'll be so surprised. I generally actually don't. And my people here, no, I don't. What I do is I talk about myself because that's what I do all the time. That's what the haters say. So it's kind of a hypocritical thing when people say, no, you do that. No, I talk about myself all the time because people call me a narcissist. So, I mean, fair enough. You want to call me that, then I talk about myself all the time. Me. Oh, it's me. It's me. So, do you know what I mean? I'm the one you want. It's me. It's me. Sorry, I'm just like obsessed with that. So yeah. Anyway, seeing defying gravity. That's what I do as well. Slay. And I can assure you, I'm obsessed with Wicked, right? And as are many other millions of people out there that are obsessed with Wicked. I'm just a fan at the end of the day. So, I want you to put a green heart in the chat if you agree with this. I'm not unhealthily obsessed with Wicked. It's a special interest I have. I'm not here looking at actors' addresses. I'm not here doing this. I'm literally just singing Defying Gravity, loving the show, and thinking it's inspirational. And I want to spread that inspiration to many people that watch me. And it's obsessed with me. Like, they're posting about me on their pages, using my face for views, using my voice for views, AIing the hell out of my voice, even faking things that I've done. Like, it's nuts. Like, leave me the fuck alone and just leave me alone. Just leave me alone. Like, stop being obsessed. Like, it's so weird. Like, if you want my attention, just be positive. That's all I want. Do you know what I mean? Like, be positive. I don't know how, but I am gonna have to get some legal stuff and sorted like this because it's so weird. Someone said, but AI can't do that much. Okay. Guys, in the chat, as much as some people may disagree with me, AI can actually ruin people's reputations and lives. Because it can actually, like, mimic your voice. Like that Ariana thing that everyone's seen online about me. That was AI, that wasn't me. I've never said something like that. That's insane. If you look at the actual interview, I can actually tell you the interview to Google that I was on. So I was on the podcast with Eden Halves. You can podcast with Eden Halves. You can. It was AI that they implemented on top of my voice, and then put a laugh emoji to hide the mimicking of the voice there. That's what they did, and then it went viral. It's gotten over 1 million views, and what they're using me for revenue on TikTok and putting my face and voice over to get attention and views because they know I generate views. And that's like, just because, guys, right, just because I generate views doesn't mean you have to skulverize me and pulverize me and lie about me online. That's not okay. Like, don't do that to people. Not you in the chat, because I know some of you got your brains on. Most of you do, because some of you are quite supportive and slow. But there are some assholes out there who are just, like, so transphobic. They will literally try and make the trans community look an absolute disgrace. They will try and make us look like a disgrace. Put AI on me because they class me as an example. I'm not an example. Don't class me as an example. And they basically make me say things. And it's insane. Buzz, it's not my actions if it's AI. At all, babe. This is what you don't get, Buzz. You're not a... You're one of... I'll call you the other ones. Like, some of these people here understand me because they got their brains on. But here, you just need to have a bit of understanding. I'm not trying to be rude to you, but you're just not having any open mind. When people AI you, and this is going to happen to you one day because everyone's going to get AI'd, it can even happen to your family on scam calls and stuff like, oh, your daughter could be calling you asking for money. You're going to be a victim of that one day, and you'll be fucking thanking me later, being like, oh shit, Elphaba was actually right. So don't say to me, oh, it's your own actions, when I'm actually being AI'd and people are literally making shit up online about me and putting my face on top of a person. So crazy. People are literally putting my face on top of people now, like on characters in movies, and taking the piss out of me. Like, stop it. It's like, AI is so dangerous. It's bigger than us. AI could even end the world. That's how big it is. M says it's funny. Okay, so M, if you were AI'd, right, and we got your face AI'd, and we got your voice AI'd, and we made you say so many slurs, and we put it online, and you gained 1 million views from it, and it affected you, how would you feel? Now, I guarantee you'd get pissed off, because that wouldn't be alright. Firstly, I wouldn't agree that's alright, but you would be pissed off. So when you're saying this in my chat, oh, it's actually kind of funny. Well, I mean, imagine millions of people laughing at you. How would you feel? Imagine you being mocked and laughed at. How would you feel? Millions of people. You'd get a bit affected by it. You would. Don't deny it. Come on, be real with me. Anyone would be affected by it. Anyone. Not everyone has the strongest bones. And the reason why I say you'd be affected by it is because it is consistent hate. It's not, oh, it's just a bit of hate I can ignore. No, imagine it's like constant coming in. Like, we're talking like every single minute of, you're getting notifications on your phone. Oh, and your friends have just seen it. Your family have just seen it. Oh, your family's just seen it. They think you're that. Oh my God, your friends have just seen something like that. They literally cut you off. You'd be so affected by it. So don't say it's funny, because AI is dangerous. Thank you. And I'll say how it is. Now, my people, what do I say after a sentence? And I want you to put it in the chat, because if people have been watching me, you've been watching me. What do I say after a sentence? Period. Yes, hell. You got it straight away. I'm giving you a follow. You're getting a follow for that. Period. I say how it is. And I just call out the bullshit. And I call out the people that want to try and make me a wicked witch, as people say. Well, I'm not really that wicked. Someone said, what on earth? Well, if people want to paint me as a wicked witch, and people want to paint me as an evil person, because wicked witch is actually another anagram for evil person, then go for it, babe. Paint me as a fucking wicked witch all you want. But I won't stop speaking out, and I won't have my voice silenced. Ever. And I want you to know, Defying Gravity, the song, is for the outcast, the misunderstood, and the neurodivergent, and the people who feel like when they walk into a room, they get looked at for being different. Defying Gravity is your song. That's, anyone else can piss off. That Defying Gravity is your song for you to sing when you are the bullied, and when you are the outcast, and when you are the underdog, and when you are the one who feels different in a room and everyone else feels the same. That is your song. Someone said it's Cynthia's song. Cynthia's song as well. It's everyone's song. Defying Gravity is everyone's song who is in a marginalised position and who is an outcast. And Cynthia is an incredible example of performing that song in the movie. And Idina Menzel's a great example. There's a lot of people who can relate to Elphaba in many other ways, and that's why I love that song, because it's just like, And if you actually like listen to the lyrics of this, and I want you to like, because now that it's a mainstream thing, I can talk about it now without people getting bored, because I'm sure a lot of you want to understand the movie. Do you want to understand the movie? Because I know the story deep. I know it fully. I'm just waiting for part 2 to hear Cynthia Erivo's gorgeous voice. I know the entire, because I've been a fan of it before it was mainstream. I've known it all my life. I know exactly the plots. I know the end. I'm not going to spoil it for you, obviously, but I know it all. I know the depth of the songs. Like, people be like, and do you want to know why you cried during Defying Gravity when you saw that movie? It's because it's a depth song. It's very in-depth. It's deep. It talks to your inner child. It talks to your soul. That's why you cry, and that's why you get goosebumps, because if you do get goosebumps and you're getting emotional from listening to that song, it's because you've experienced bullying yourself. That's why. And it's a liberating song to push you up and to be, no one's going to bring me down. Do you want me to go in depth with you? Do you want me to go in depth with you? I can go in depth with you if you would like. If you would like an analyzation of Defying Gravity, I can give you the depth and the deepness of it. So let's start with Something Has Changed Within Me. Right, are you ready? So when Cynthia sings that, something has changed within me, etc., she's saying something inside of my body and in my mind and in my heart has changed, and I am not dealing with this anymore. I'm not going to deal with people telling me what to do. I'm not going to deal with people telling me to keep quiet. That's the first part of the lyric. Something is not the same, exactly the same. I'm through with playing by the rules of someone else's game. So this little part here, I'm through with playing by the rules of someone else's game. That bit there. That is basically her saying, I'm through with listening and playing by, basically means saying like, I'm through with listening and following the the system. The system. She's done with following the system. How everyone follows the system. She's done with the rules that are put in place for people to be quiet and being told to have their voice taken away. So, in the story of Wicked, animals are no longer permitted to teach, no longer permitted to speak, due to, and that's why in the movie she says, Dr. Zimmerman says, oh, we need to continue speaking out and protest, meet us at cafes and stuff. This is a very real thing in the world right now. This is a very political movie, a very political musical. Elphaba is the one who steps out of line and she says, fuck you, basically. Fuck that, she says, basically. I'm being honest. Fuck that, I'm gonna do my own thing. That's it, really. So, something has changed within me. Something is not the same. I'm through with playing by the rules of someone else's game. So, this little line here, I'm through with playing by the rules of someone else's game. Elphaba is done with playing by the rules of the Wizard of Oz's game. The Wizard of Oz's system. She doesn't want to follow the system. She's done with listening to the wizard. She, too late for second guessing. So that's the next lyric after someone else's game. So something has changed with me, something is not the same. I threw a play by the rules of someone else's game. Too late for second guessing. Too late to go back to sleep. Do you want to hear that lyric? So, you know the conspiracy theories where people say, I'm awake. I'm awake. Does anyone hear that? Like, you're all sheep, you're asleep. Does anyone hear that? On, like, conspiracy videos and stuff about all this stuff. I could get killed, I'm just kidding. This song goes deep, right? Too late for second guessing. Too late to go back to sleep. She's awake. She's not following the system anymore. She's done. I'm not going to be following the government. I'm not going to be following anyone. I'm not going to sleep. I'm going to be awake. It's time to trust my instincts, close my eyes and leap. A leap of faith. A leap of faith. She's going to take a leap of faith and she's going to follow her own path. It's time to try defying gravity. Defying gravity, in other words, technically means that she is going to rise above everyone who has brought her down. Her father, her people in Shiz who bullied her, the wizard, Madame Horrible, even Glinda. It's everyone. And you can pull me down. So, does anyone actually understand where I'm coming from? If anyone's listening to this, slay, because my mods are sorting this out. But if you want a really in-depth feeling of the movie, I'm the one to talk to because I know it so well. The lyrics of Defying Gravity is deeper than anyone thinks. It's about waking up, not listening to the government. It's about speaking out and having your voice heard and not going to sleep and following the system. And following your own path and listening to what your heart desires. And being who you are. And not letting anyone hate on you. Letting no one tell you what you are. And letting no one bully you for the way you're born. That's how it is. That song goes so deep than anyone could ever explain. And that's why I've loved that song for years. Because I know what that song is. If you know the connection, if you ever get that connection to a song, that song, you know how it is. People who don't understand that song will never understand it. The people that understand that song is only for people. It's like a connection. It's like what's it called? It's like a helping hand to your life. It can change your life, that song. It's a realization of yourself to wake up and to be like, no, I'm gonna not fucking listen to any of these bullies who are gonna bully me. I'm gonna keep going and I'm gonna keep fighting and I'm gonna keep being who I am. And I'm gonna follow my path and I'm gonna follow my way. I'm not gonna listen to the government. I'm not gonna listen to the system. I'm not gonna listen to people telling me what to do. And I'm not gonna listen to tell me how people telling me to change the way I'm born. That's the song. Nice, Alyssa, I'm glad. Alyssa, are you enjoying what I'm saying right now? I mean, the people that are laughing, they can laugh all they want. They're following the system. They're the ones that are following the system. They can laugh all they want. If you want to listen in depth with this song, feel free. Because I can explain the exact depth of that song. I know exactly what that song is. I need a podcast. I say how it is. So, something has changed within me. Something is not the same. I'm through playing by the rules of someone else's game. Too late for second guessing. It's too late to second guess. And it's too late to go back to sleep. It's in the lyrics. It's in the lyrics of the song. It's too late to go back to sleep. It's too late to go back to sleep. It's too late. I know everything now. I know what the wizard wants. I know what the government wants. I know what they want. I know everything. I could die. I could die knowing this, etc. Do you get where I'm coming from? This is what I'm saying. And actually, in the movie, the wizard even says, we gotta get her back. She knows too much. This song, this movie is deep. I don't think you understand how deep this song goes. We got to get her back. She knows too much. Elphaba, basically in a nutshell, in that song, is awake. She knows everything what the world desires now, what the government wants. She is not following that path. She is following her heart. She's following what she wants. And the people that are following the system are calling her wicked. The people that are following the system are calling her evil. The people that are following the wizard system and they're being brainwashed by the wizard are not listening to Elphaba. They're listening to the wizard because the wizard has been painted as this superior thing that can make people's lives change. Whereas Elphaba has been actually awoke, and she does not agree with the wizard's plan for the world of Oz. He wants to take away voices so he can have an image back from his own life, back when he was on Earth. This story goes deep. The Wizard of Oz goes deeper than you think. I wish you understood this. The Wizard of Oz is not from Oz. He's actually from Earth. In the tornado, before Dorothy, there was another tornado. There was also, so he was in the Second World War. Or I think it was a war or something, I'm not sure. But it was in Oz the Great and Powerful. He was in a circus, right? He then got put in a balloon, a hot air balloon. He got put into a storm, and it was the world of Oz. He became the Wizard of Oz. He wants to change the Wizard of Oz's incredible, beautiful, equality world into a world of his own. He wants to be a dictator. Can you see where I'm coming from? Very, very political, this movie. I'm not talking shit, I'm talking facts. If you don't want to listen, that's fine. The Wizard of Oz wants to become a dictator. He wants to have the Wizard of Oz as his own world. He wants that world, and on Earth, animals don't speak. In the Wizard of Oz, they do. The Wizard of Oz wants to take the rights away and to scare the shit out of the animals so they can't speak anymore. I have a more understanding of the Wicked story than anyone else, to be honest. I know exactly what it is in the musical. And he even says in the movie, if it can be discouraging enough, you can keep anyone silent. That's literally a lyric in the movie. Are there any theatre people watching me right now? Any people in theatre? Anyone in theatre? Because if you are, then you'll understand the story more. Okay, great, because I'm a theatre queen as well. Anyway. Elphaba is the different one. But she's a child of both worlds in the show. That's the one. She has a magic, she has a talent, and she can change the world with her talent and her voice and her power. So what she does is she tries and rescues as many animals as possible in the movie. I'm not going to go too into depth because you haven't seen. How many of you have seen the show? If you've seen the show, then I'll tell you. If you've not seen the movie, then I haven't seen the part 2 of the movie. It's not out yet. If you've seen the show, then you know exactly what I'm saying. Then okay, Slay. We've got some theatre queens here. Okay, perfect. Okay, good. Right, spoilers then for anyone who's about to find out. Right, so this is part 2 of Wicked. We're going to go a bit in part 2 of Wicked with this situation. So, Wicked, right, it's about, so part 2, she gets into part 2, right, and she tries and rescues as many animals as possible because the Wizard of Oz is trying to hunt her down. And what she tries to do is she tries to save the animals, to give them their voice. And she has been flying around Oz and saving as many animals as possible. Basically saving as many people as possible. I wish you could understand how deep this goes, this show, this movie, this everything. This is honestly a different... It's crazy. It goes deeper than anyone. Honestly, it goes deep. It's very deep. If you understood, let me know. It goes very deep. It's a very in-depth show and musical. Honestly, you have to. That's why people go and watch it so many more times, because it is. The story goes deeper than anyone could ever think. It's incredible. So Elphaba is this one person who has been born different, but she doesn't want to follow the rules of the wizard's game. She is going to continue speaking out. She has a power, and defying gravity when she flies. Everyone thinks she's wicked, right? Because they lie about her. So they say her green skin has put an outward manifestorium of her twisted nature. So they alienate her. This distortion, this repulsion, this wicked witch. And then obviously Ariana Glinda says, don't be afraid. And then, I'm not. Elphaba says, it's the wizard who should be afraid of me. And then she's like, just say sorry before it's too late. You can still be with the wizard. Just put it on. Should I just put it on and I'll let you listen to it? I'll put it on silently and I'll let you listen to the lyrics very slowly, and I can go in depth and explain it to you more. Do you want that? We'll listen to Cynthia sing. Right, are you ready? We're not having it too loud though. I'm not even singing, I'm just gonna show you. Right, you ready? So here she says... Right, here we go, ready? Listen to this bit. Full. She's happy. She's her true self right now. Do you know what I mean? I always stick up for Ariana. Always will. I always will. I've gotten to know her a bit more, and my God, I absolutely adore her now. She's got such a sweet, pure heart, and honestly, I really see that. She is a real life Glinda. She's a real life Glinda, 100%. Jacob, thank you. Also, I want you to know that Ariana thing, the Ariana thing about me online, with that saying that I'm better, etc. No, that was AI. So someone AI'd me, and it went viral. So that was AI. Someone AI'd my voice. I'm sorry if you thought that of me though. But yeah, someone AI'd my voice saying that, oh, I'm better. No. Ariana is woman, gorgeous, Glinda. She's the Glinda. I could fucking never. I could never. Ariana is the Glinda. And most importantly, if I ever wanted a role, I would do Elphaba. I think it's quite obvious. I'm just being a model, bear with, hold on. And I want you to all feel like you're models. Anyway. Insane aid. I love you. Okay. Okay, bestie. Right, so, let's talk. Your skin has improved so much. It's a filter. Zach with the roses. Thank you. Okay, how many of you kind of agree online that I'm misunderstood? Like, I'm the Elphaba of TikTok. Green heart in the chat if you agree with me. Stop it. You're awesome. I would generally freak out if I met Cynthia Erivo. I'd be like, oh my goodness, she's so amazing. Honestly, like, I generally would be like, stop, I love her. You guys are so cool. Guys, guess what? How many of you have been here since the beginning? If you have been here since the beginning, you will not believe the amount of hate I've gone through and the amount of shit I've gone through on this app. Unbelievable. I have. Honestly, I've gone through the worst. And I always come out on the other side. Somehow I've actually have come out on the other side of it. And I just want to say a huge thank you to like the people who have always been my fans and been since the beginning. Like, you're amazing. You're a queen.